How's everybody doing? My name's Dave. Welcome to Van Camp 402. We are out on another adventure. We are battling some Nebraska heat and humidity today. We are looking for a spot in the shade. I am out at Czechland Recreation Area. I've actually stayed here before. It's been quite a while ago, but for right now we're the only people in the park besides the guy mowing, and I will take that. They do have some electric sites here, and I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to lock in an electric site, and I think I'm going to just do number 4 right here. You have to do like a scan and go thing, so we'll see how that works, and I'll take you along for that. But for right now, we're just getting a little set up, squared away. I would love for the van just to stay right there. We got a great breeze running through. I am going to need some power tonight. I want to run fans and all that, and right there is actually perfect, but there's no power. It is free too. I think the other ones are 20 bucks, so we're going to check that out here real quick. Let's do that. Let's go check out how we pay, and we'll get this adventure started. I do have Navy and Suki along again today on our adventure. They just love being out camping, and man, especially a spot like this, fingers crossed for right now, we're the only people in the park. How cool is that? All right, let's go. All right, we're gonna see about getting registered here. It's a QR code on the post. We'll see how this works out. Kicks you right over to a portal, setyoursite.com. You guys ever heard of that before? Claim this site, boom. It says you need to enter your driver's license number. Oh, license plate number, all right. It gives you 5 minutes to pay. Oh man, I gotta fill all this stuff out. Don't they have Apple Pay? All right, I gotta go get my credit card, fill out some information, and we're gonna get paid up. Not too bad. All right, we got our site set up. It says thank you. Hopefully you folks can see that. I can't tell. I can't see in the camera. It says thank you, your purchase was successful. We will send you an email with the details. I always worry though, like what if you don't have cell service, or you have a different carrier that doesn't work in this area? I just am leery of those online deals sometimes. But we do have cell service, and we are able to pay. I'm sitting kind of funky. I'm over here in a free tent site, and I would love just to stay right here. It's actually, this feels really good. You just can't be out in the sun right now. But so we bought site number 4, and I'm half thinking, can I just run power over to here from there? I think it would be close. I just would love to stay in the shade. But we have that site, and we're just gonna stay right here for now. And I think we're just gonna kind of get settled into camp for a little bit. Folks, thanks for coming along. I was excited to get out again this week. Last week was tough. That was one of the hardest camps I've ever had. The heat and humidity. Today, the heat I think is about the same, but the dew point or something must be down a little bit, because this doesn't feel as bad, and we got a really nice breeze, and we're in the shade. So we're gonna make the most of it, get out here today. We are going to do a hike. That is on tap. The other thing that's on tap is we have a great dinner planned. I'm actually eating really healthy today. I know, shocker, right? But stick around and see what we're cooking for dinner. Help from a neighbor with some seasonings, and we're doing like a meal, a healthy, really good meal. So we're gonna give that a shot. For right now, we're just gonna kind of settle up and hole up here, and maybe just walk around the park just a little bit. Oh, I gotta get the dog some water, right? You guys need some water? Man, folks, this is a really nice park. I need to be coming out here way more often. We're just poking around a little bit. I just wanted to see a couple of these other sites. This is a nice park. Just chill out a minute. Just lay down. I know, I see you, and I love you. Yes. Definitely gonna need some of this. It's weird how bad the ticks are today. And if they're getting on me that much, the dogs are just going to be covered. Better. Here we go. Come on. Get your boat. Come on. What are you doing? We're not going down there. Hey. I think I'm going to get this ready, and Sookie keeps seeing something over there. So I think I'm going to get this ready, and let's go do some pictures. Do a little photo walk. Man, folks, we're just out here walking, trying to do a little bird photography. I did not realize they had this whole bottom area down here for tent camping. And man, how nice is this spot? Fire rings and picnic tables, and you're down here right on the lake. Kind of a cool little find. Yeah, this is a nice park. I did not know this whole section was even down here. And you can see it's pretty good size. Yeah, really impressed. Man, folks, we're just hanging out this afternoon. It's just been beautiful. Photography has been a lot of fun today, and we're not even halfway done yet, so I'm excited for some good light tonight. We need to get started on dinner here real quick. I'm gonna grab my grill and get it out. That'll be our next step, is get dinner going. Actually, I think I need to start cooking the rice first. We're boiling some rice. Cook station is ready. For our main course tonight, shout out to my wife. She picked up some salmon. We're gonna have some salmon tonight, and my neighbor Steve across the street, just a great guy, he's like, "You having salmon? Hey, you got to put this seasoning on it, and it's called potlatch. And he said that would be enough for both sides. Get it seasoned up with some potlatch. Any of you folks ever had that before? And throw some salmon on the grill. For my side dishes, let me show you that. Not a bad meal, right? Evidently, we weren't necessarily supposed to have these cucumbers in our house. They accidentally got left there. So we've got rice, fruit, and some cucumbers for our side with our salmon. We are eating healthy on Van Camp 402 in this episode. All right, folks, let's get this going. I was told to do skin side down first. Get our seasonings ready here. Our grill is heating up nicely. Man, it's been a really nice day. Our water is boiling inside. Our salmon is on the grill. I gotta get a fire going here too. Fish water. All right, let's get seasonings on here. Yeah, that looks good. He said it's got like some cayenne in it. Yeah, that'll be good. This might be a good dinner. Looks good. Okay, let's see how much time. It's only been 3 minutes. I did have the heat up a little bit too high. I didn't even think about that. It's cooking it pretty fast. I'll flip it pretty soon here. I like my stuff well done, folks. I don't eat like raw fish or anything like that. I'm good with about 2 more minutes, and then I'm going to flip it. And that rice is going to be good. All right, we're going to flip the salmon. Wow, does that smell good? Boy, folks, like the epitome of a really good camp. This has just been a great day. Next on the agenda after dinner is I'm gonna get the fire going. I am a little concerned with how close the van is, and we might actually move over to our official spot. That still is in the cards. I don't want to upset anybody, and I definitely don't want to do anything wrong. It's just how it's worked out today with the wind and the shade. I've been using the power off the post and sitting in the shade. So I figured I paid for it. I should be okay using it. But it does look like over here, it does look like it's in the shade pretty good, the actual pad. It's just weird, the wind, and you can tell already, right? The wind is not blowing right through here. It's like really still. And over there, it's just been a constant breeze. There's something with that little breezeway right there or something. But over here, there's not much of a breeze. And that's why I've kind of hesitated. Man, I can feel the moisture and the humidity pick up just because the air isn't moving. Yeah, you folks can tell, right? There's just no breeze over here. It did finally get shaded. So we'll just play this by ear a little bit. I really like where I'm at and I'm not hurting anything. So maybe we just plead ignorance. But the only thing is, doing a fire, if you can see where the fire pit is there and where the van is, it's just a little close for me, and with the smoke. But I would like the smoke. It would knock the bugs down. So maybe we do like a small fire. Doesn't always have to be able to be seen from the moon, right? All right, we're gonna make sure that's cooked all the way through. I got a timer for the rice. We'll check back when we're sitting down to eat. Look at that, folks. That's in camp. How cool is that? Oh man, that looks really good. Look at that. It could be in a magazine. Austin and Jada, thank you for the cucumbers. Even though I wasn't supposed to have them. Look what you did for my camp. It's perfect. I gotta grab my phone. I want to take a picture of that. Dinner was absolutely perfect. Probably, I was thinking about it, I'm like, it's probably a top 2 ever camp meal. So thanks to my wife for making that happen. Man, salmon in camp with some rice on the side. That was pretty good with those fresh cucumbers. Holy cow. Everything just seemed like really fresh. That was a good meal. And I couldn't believe how simple that was. I liked using the grill. I don't have a pan to wash. I'm pretty amazed. That was a good meal. Need to do a little bit more fish out here. Right now, we just fed the dogs. They're hanging out. Next stop is to get a fire going. I still have not decided yet, and I think I just now I'm like, I think I'm gonna move. I might move over here. It's just the breeze, just like within 10 feet, stops. If it's worth it, if it's gonna cool down enough. I like the placement of the fire pit here. Right there, it's just a little too close to the van for me. And we're supposed to be in the site, so I don't want to upset anybody. It's like 20 degrees warmer over here. So, but you can see where the van is. Yeah, when I come over here, it's pretty still, which is weird. Might let it cool down just a little bit more, and then I'll probably move the van, and then we'll use this fire pit instead of that one. Right now, we're just gonna hang out a little bit. I'm waiting for the light to go down just a little bit more, and we're gonna do some more pictures. I'm gonna put my telephoto lens away, and we'll work on some landscapes and stuff. So we will check back in then. Just amazing. I got a Kirkland sparkling water on board and a lake to look at with my dogs. That's a good day. Suki must have liked her dinner. So you can get in if you want. You want to get in? David, you want to get in the water or do you want to stay up? Well, folks, good morning. Good morning from camp. We had kind of a rough night last night. Suki must not have been feeling well or something, and you remember that scene from The Office when Todd Packer left that thing in Michael Scott's office and no one knew what it was? That happened at 2:30 in the morning last night. She must not have been feeling good. She did try and wake me up, and I thought she was just trying to get up into bed with me. I couldn't tell. And then all of a sudden, like, I could hear the van, or couldn't hear, I could feel the van, like people moving around. I'm like, what's going on? What's going on? And then, oh my God, the worst smell. And Navy, it was hilarious. Navy was just like, you can't do that in here. You can't do that, you know. A lot of feet moving. I was like, oh man, what is going on? And I hopped out of bed, and yep. Thankfully, it was on one square of those Home Depot squares that I have, the entry mats. So we just picked that up and took the whole thing to the trash. I'm not cleaning that. Right, girlfriend? Yep. That was our night in camp. It was a little rough. Didn't sleep really well because I kept worrying I was gonna have to get up again, you know. But we made it through the rest of the night and we are here. One thing I want to talk about was coffee this morning. I had a subscriber say, and please reach out again, but I took the bottom, they said, take the bottom piece out of your coffee maker, take your cup that you have, and then put it in with the bottom first, down in there, and it will fit. It doesn't fit, folks. I took that bottom piece out. You can't take the whole bottom thing. Yeah, it doesn't fit. So I have to sit and kind of hold it a second as it's gonna be making us some coffee this morning. So that's our next stop. It is a beautiful morning, folks. Sorry, I gotta keep the fans running. Another one of those where I don't necessarily want to leave. We're in a great spot here. It is going to get warm again today and we are in the sun. We would have to do our trick that we did yesterday, sliding over to that shade spot. But yeah, it's a beautiful, beautiful day here right now. Whew, man, folks, this little corner over here doesn't get the breeze. I'm walking out a little bit and like right here, getting some good air movement coming off the lake. There is something that just gets tucked in. I had to get the air conditioner going. It's hot in there already, and like 20 feet over, and it's got to be this gap in the trees. That's the only thing I can figure out, because it's actually a nice breeze. All right, well, the reason I'm walking over here, we didn't do a bathroom tour. I've done one before over here, and we'll just see. That was in the winter time. And I can't remember what we did, like 1 1/2, 1 3/4. But let's see what we got. It is just a pit toilet, no running water. They do have a couple spigots out here. There's one right there. But let's go do a quick bathroom tour. All right, so let's stay out of there. Well, very nice for a pit toilet. That's for a pit toilet that is just particle board basically. It's the entire thing. Even the floor is slat board. That's pretty clean. That's not bad. It would work. I'm gonna give them 2 thumbs up. It doesn't have running water or anything, but we know that going in. So it was clean. There's toilet paper. It's open. And it had a good general impression. So let's go 2 thumbs up for Czechland. Yeah, this is a nice little park in here, folks. Oh, that breeze right there. Wow. Yeah, over where my van is sitting, it's kind of like socks in. It looks like there's some cedars and stuff down below here, and I think that's blocking the wind. Because even though I'm in the sun, it's cooler just having that breeze. All right, next stop is on the road. Folks, I'm signing off. Thanks so much for coming along again on this adventure. I salute every single one of you. Thank you so much for being a part of the channel. Just really cool interacting with you guys, and man, you guys have such great ideas. You fix stuff for me all the time, so thank you so much. Besides just watching, you contribute really well. I'm gonna get on the road. We're gonna head towards home. Everybody have a safe week, please. Summertime, boating, swimming, any of those types of things, make sure you're wearing a life jacket. Doesn't hurt a thing. I wear one. We are going to get on the road. Everybody have a great week and take care. Hope you enjoyed this one. This is a great park. We will be back here. This is a nice place to camp, really nice. I'd like to come without the dogs, just get some good walks in and that type of stuff, but we had a good time with them, right? All right, let's get on the road. Oh, well, hello. Are you driving today? I think she was going to take us home. All right, here we go, folks.